Divine Feminines, what do your Divine Masculines want you to know right now? I've watched you from afar for a very long time, okay? So I feel like they want to confirm that, or for some of you, you may end up finding out that your Divine Masculines would have seen you in this connection first, or they would have felt this intense pull towards you. I feel like this is going to be for a Divine Feminine who you try to figure out why they're always on your mind, or if it's just you feeling this way. And I feel like this reading, or for whatever reason you clicked on it, it's a message from your Divine Masculine to say, like, you're not crazy. Like, I do think about you as well. I've watched you from afar for a very long time. Like, I've had these feelings for you for a very long time. It's just I couldn't say anything, or I couldn't speak up. For a lot of you, it's going to look different as to why it is they couldn't speak up. Maybe some of you were already dating someone. Maybe you were dating his friend. Maybe you were part of a mutual friend group where one of your friends' boyfriends always had eyes for you. Okay? Some of you could have grown up in the same community with your Divine Masculine. Third parties, okay? Already being connected to other people. It doesn't mean that once they laid eyes upon you, that was it. Something in their heart was like, wow, who is that? I need to know who that is. And even though you guys never had the courage to come together, or he never had the courage to approach you, it doesn't mean that he just took his eyes off of you and said, okay, well, let me just forget about this. No, this is someone who has watched you and who has tracked your movements for a very long time, okay? They've never stopped plugging your name into search engines. They've never stopped, maybe looking at family, friends to see if you've been tagged in pictures, or I feel like I'm hearing an online footprint. That's the words I'm getting, an online footprint. Whatever online footprint you've left, they've always had a way of keeping an eye on your move-abouts or how you're doing in life, okay? And I feel like the more years you guys have spent apart, instead of it fading away, that feeling of reaching out, I feel like it deepens, or every day there's some other synchronicity that goes by that tells them, hey, the feelings for her aren't just going to disappear out of thin air. And for some of your masculines, I'm even hearing some of your guides, or, the universe repeating to them, like, hey, like, it's been years, okay? If you think this is going to go away and it's been years, you're just going to be waiting it out forever. So, I'm getting prepared for communication for some of you. Okay, I've watched you from afar. It may just be that he can't watch you from afar any longer, okay? What else does he want you to know? You made me see some things about me that needs healing. Okay, so maybe this is exactly why you two have not had your official, I want to say, like, either reconciliation or reunion energy just yet. Okay, so I'm also hearing to tell some of you the universe knows what it's doing, and you're getting tons of confirmations as well. I'm hearing a recent event. Okay, don't be surprised if you guys are pulled together in the same environment again. I'm hearing reunion, but it may not be in the traditional sense of you two having a reunion. It may be that there is something taking place that pulls you two together in the same place at the same time, because I'm seeing, or at least hearing, a car get started, ignition. Okay, something's about to ignite, your name's about to be mentioned. I'm seeing time's up, or it's about time for you two to make this known. Okay, so I feel like if you're the Divine Feminine in this connection, it's been hitting you really hard lately, especially your heart space. It's like you're falling in love with this person, and I'm hearing for some of you, like, this is absurd. I haven't seen this person in years, or they're married, or I'm married, and all of a sudden I wake up and I just freaking can't stop thinking about them, and I need to be with them. A lot of you as well in the Divine Feminine energy might be picking up on your masculine's urgency to want to see you, okay? Let's get why this union is coming together at this time. Yeah, there's a lot of romantic feelings. Okay, I feel like it started off as a distant, there's just something about them, something special about them. Maybe they're like cute or sexy, but lately, after going through some kind of, moment, maybe checking up on each other, or spending some kind of significant moment where eye contact just wasn't the same. It's like, something. I know you know something, but he's not saying anything. And then it took you guys being in separation for what seemed like years, only for it to come back and hit him even harder, to the point now where I feel like he's got to say something. These romantic feelings, I mean, this is what he thinks about. And I'm also hearing someone say, imagine what it would be like to kiss you for real. It's like they sit down sometimes and they get lost in the sensation or the feeling of like trying to really freaking manifest there, like sitting at the edge of his bed. I wonder what her lips feel like. I wonder what her tongue against mine feels like. I'm sorry if that was inappropriate. But there is just so much that he thinks about when it comes to physically touching you. And I've done a few readings like this in the past, guys, where I really emphasize the fact that for the divine masculine, seeing you and touching you is a very big part of this journey. There's only so much that they can think about and fantasize about, right? Like they actually have to experience it in the physical. That's why they're the doers. They need to take action. So I'm seeing somebody's about to come forward, and the reason they're about to come forward is because there's a lot of sensual feelings that haunt them. Okay, they could be experiencing dreams of you, but not just, oh, I'm dreaming of her, No, I'm telling you, like, these dreams are very sensual. They're very sensual in nature. Like, my boy is waking up like, you need to go and change the bed sheets, and you maybe need to go and, tidy up, and you guys catch my drift. Okay? Grown-ass man having to do this. Okay? That's how he knows something interesting is going on here. And then on top of that too, guys, like the emotions, like feeling in love with someone after you experience connecting with them in a dream, especially, in a dream state that feels euphoric. It's like you guys could have been in the most, luscious of scenes where it's like in a forest or in a past life where it's like, the time period is different, or, and it just feels really intense. It's like when you wake up from a dream of them, it's like looking at their picture the next day just doesn't feel the same. You will carry a sadness with you until you're able to express that love. Okay, I'm going to get one more from this. Yeah, I'm hearing from many of you to trust this because the feelings are so strong in your heart, and heart-to-heart conversations really sinks in this whole telepathy thing that's been going on with many of you. I'm seeing that a lot of you might have a hard time trusting it, but, who else is going to confirm it for you guys? You guys can't, listen to readers and listen to tarot. It's like you have to make sense of what's going on in your own journey through the signs that you're seeing, and I feel like maybe that's what this divine masculine is starting to do with healing. Maybe some of the things that needs healing was like, I wish I had spoken up when I had the chance, but I wasn't as confident. Maybe he went off to work on his confidence and becoming more grounded and secure in himself, working on money and his finances. And now that he's got it back, he's coming back to his hometown, right? He's wanting to take action. He's wanting to see you. He's wanting to see what this is about. This could be somebody as well releasing family expectations or family ties or influences as well. Anything that would have stopped them. Because what the thing is too is like he might be maturing where everybody's kind of doing their own thing now. There's no reason to stop him from going back to his past and seeing what this was all about. And I feel like you never lost sight of this coming together, Divine Feminine, but the reason you never lost sight of it was because both of you were keeping the romantic feelings alive through the heart-to-heart conversations. You guys think each other weren't feeling it? You guys think you weren't feeling the vibrations that each time you were to look at each other's social media updates and your heart would flutter? You guys don't think that means something? You know what I mean? You guys don't think that person was feeling that equal thing on the other side of the screen? Romantic feelings is what keeps twin flames connected to one another. It's what keeps the trust alive, because the body don't lie on weird, right? Right? It's hard for your body, right, to tell a lie. Your heart's like, I tell a lie, eh? When you see your divine masculine's picture and your heart's like, I tell a lie. No, you know who your person is, just the same way that your masculine's been watching you from afar. I mean, it may not be their heart saying, I tell a lie. Oh, don't make me pretend to be that. Nah, I am not. I'll pretend to be the heart, but I am not going to pretend to be that other one, okay? But him say, I tell a lie. Look at I ended up doing it anyway. Oh, lordy, you guys. Y'all see how I like ting, boy? Anyways, guys, I'm serious about this, okay? All jokes aside. At the end of the day, this is somebody who they've watched you for a really long time, but the reason they've watched you for a really long time is because they've been trusting like the feelings that they feel towards you. The heart-to-heart conversations is that honesty that they've been expressing through the telepathy, and now all it is now is just a matter of reaching out, okay? And that was this part here that was standing in the way. Somebody needed to exude their confidence and maybe ground their energy a lot. And for the divine masculine, I think that had a lot to do with independence and finances. And now my boy can do what he wants to do and he's ready to make a move. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys for this one, okay? I love you guys. I'll catch you in the next check-in.